How you doing? My name is Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey, and welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. Today I want to talk about the Knipex mini bolt cutters. Not an exciting tool, not a crazy fabulous tool, but Saul and I were doing some police strobes and some visor lights on a fleet of security trucks, and we had to use this a bunch of times to cut the brackets. These are the cast aluminum brackets that come with it. So I figured he had never seen it before. So I figured a bunch of you guys have never seen it before. So I figured I'd make a quick video. I promise you guys that next week we'll have a more interesting segment. We finally got the CNC up and running. So that's definitely going to be next week's. We've made a few passes and cuts on it. I have to get a little more familiar with the machine. So next week I promise you we'll talk about that. Today we'll talk about this. So these are the brackets that come with the visor mount strobes. We had to cut them down a little bit. So now you don't want to use a saw because it's going to bend or deform and shake and vibrate. You just want a nice clean cut, simple. Snips right through it, no problem. Sometimes you're doing like the Volkswagen battery terminal where you can't take the nut off because it's welded on at the end. Cut a groove in the room terminal like that. If you got to cut a washer up, not a problem. Takes care of that. What you'll probably most use it for, radio back straps. You gotta shape them, cut them down, bend the bracket. You don't want to be using your dikes or your wire cutters or your flush cuts to do this, because if I saw one of my guys using mine for that, I would definitely kill them because it's gonna ruin the edge. These are actually made for that. Cuts right through, no struggling, one-handed. No stress. Welding rods for fabrication projects like Brian taught us to use. Nice easy cuts. Rod stays nice and straight. Even if you got to snip through ABS plastic, it's easy. Leaves a nice clean edge. Inexpensive, easy to use. I've had these for at least 10 years and they're still super sharp. Part number 7131200. I'll put a link in the description below. Thank you. See you next week.